All right, today I'm helping out my brother a little bit. He's got him a ripper, tiller slash planter. I don't really know what you would call this, but it's a two-man job into a one-man job. Today we're going to take these spray nozzles and mount them to the bottom of the planter. But before we do that, we're going to have to do a couple things. We're going to have to take these off because they don't work with the new system, and put the other ones on. It's fairly simple. What we're going to use is one of these right here, and we're just going to mount it down here like so to the new mount. Have them all turned the same way so the nozzles are even. Working with this, we're just going to take them off, put them back on, and work our way down the line. I've already done this one time before, but I'm going to have some thoughts on how I'm going to do this and work through this and let you guys watch me sort of figure this thing out as I go. So here we go. I actually think I'm going to do this the slow way so you guys can sort of see what I'm doing. So we're just going to get a couple of these screws out and work our way down. My impact drill doesn't fit, so I might have to use a adjustable and a regular. We're going to take this bag with all the new pieces, and they're going to go like this right here. We adjust them as we need. We're not going to tighten them all the way up until the end. These big bolts are going to go in the side of the attachment for the sprayer here. It's going to be down here like so. All these small pieces, and put these lock washers with them too. All these smaller pieces are going to be what we use to put it back on. And they've got lock washers. Oops. And they've got lock washers as well, but they're going to go A and B. And that's what it'll look like once it's mounted. Nice. Move it. Oh yeah. Bright side to this is once we get them set up, I can just throw the impact on them from the bottom and get it knocked out. So let's try the next side. So like I said, I'm not going to tighten them up until I really have to, because now we got to put on the next thing. So we're going to put this to the right, my right. I'm just going to guide this in, tighten it up by hand, get close. Same thing over here. I'd have one a little bit bigger than this, but I'm just trying to work with what I've got. Okay, that one's fairly tight. It's tight enough for now. And then we just want to get them as close to center as possible. And I'd say that's pretty close. What I'm looking at is right here. This side and this side, get a better view, this side, just about the same. Now let's just tighten them back up. Tight enough. All right, and that's how you do it. So once you get it tight, that's how it should look. And you want it to be uniform all the way around. We're gonna take these off. We're gonna go all the way down the line. So I'm just gonna set this one up now. I'm on time lapse. So now that I've explained it a little bit better, I'm gonna set it up that way. You can just watch me work and try to get as many done before dark. Here we go. All right, so we got it knocked out. It was a little harder than I thought it was gonna be. We had to get some more tools to get it all knocked out. But overall, that's just the gist of how you put those on there. I've done this before. I did it on a 15 row planter, and that took a long time. Fortunately, this is I think it's a 8 row, and it was interesting to say the least because I couldn't get in there like I wanted to. I had to wait for my brother to get here because honestly, where he puts his tools, he knows where they're at, nobody else does. So that's just the way it is, and I don't blame him for it. I think it's actually the best way to do it because around here things sort of get gone. But overall, I like the way we did this. He gave me the tools for what I needed to do and just let me work. He's gonna run some plumbing on it and get the plumbing right. I'm gonna help him with that. We'll just take a hose, run it through, clean it up, put it on the back so that when it's planting, It automatically sprays on the back, and you've got a 3-in-1. You can see the rippers up front, the planter's right here, and then he'll have the spray coming out the back, and it's just going to be a really nice machine before it's all said and done with. I hadn't been able to really film the whole thing. There were some things to do with these that I missed out on filming, but we just had to get it done, and that's just the way it goes. So hopefully I can film a little more of this planter and show you guys sort of the rundown of how we set it up and how we get everything done. But anyways, appreciate you guys watching. I'm Lance with Honeycutt's Brush. See you in the next one.